Good morning, students. I am Dr. John, and today we will discuss the Chemistry Entrance Exam 2025 of Ethiopia. Part 1, question number 1 up to 10. Question number 1. Which one of the following correctly shows the relative charges of an electron, proton and neutron, respectively? A 0, plus 1, minus 1 C, minus 1, plus 1, 0. B is 0, minus 1, plus 1 D, minus 1, 0, plus 1. The question is about the relative charges of an electron, proton, and neutron. Electron has a negative charge minus 1. Proton has a positive charge plus 1. Neutron has no charge 0. How? Think of electrons as negative tiny particles that move around the nucleus. Protons are positive and stay in the nucleus. Neutrons are neutral, they are in the nucleus too but do not affect the charge. The correct order is electron, minus 1, proton, plus 1, neutron, 0. So, correct answer is C. Question number 2. Which statement below correctly describes the Bohr's model of an atom? A. Protons and electrons are found in the nucleus. B. Electrons and neutrons are found in the nucleus. C. Protons move in circular orbits around the nucleus. D. Electrons move in circular orbits around the nucleus. The question is about the Bohr's model of an atom. The nucleus is at the center of the atom. Contains protons, plus, and neutrons, 0. Electron orbits. Electrons move in fixed circular paths called orbits around the nucleus. Nucleus protons plus neutrons. Electrons fixed circular orbits. Bohr model explains atomic structure clearly. So, correct answer is D because in Bohr's model, electrons revolve in fixed circular paths, orbits, around the nucleus, while the nucleus contains protons and neutrons. 3. Which statement below correctly describes periodicity? Periodicity is a regular repetition of chemical and physical properties in the periodic table. B. A row in the periodic table which contains elements with same number of shells. C. A measure of electronegativity which runs from least electronegative to most electronegative. Elements. D. A column of the periodic table which contains elements with similar chemical properties. The question is about the correctly describes periodicity. Periodicity. Periodicity is the repeating pattern of chemical and physical properties of elements when they are arranged in order of increasing atomic number. For example, elements in the same group, vertical column, have similar properties. Properties like atomic size, ionization energy, and electronegativity show a predictable trend across periods, horizontal rows. So, correct answer is A. Because periodicity means that when elements are arranged by atomic number, their properties repeat at regular intervals. The question is about the correctly expresses hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding occurs when a hydrogen atom is covalently bonded to a highly electronegative atom, O, N, or F. This makes the hydrogen slightly positive, while the electronegative atom is slightly negative. As a result, a strong intermolecular attraction forms between molecules. So, correct answer is B. Because hydrogen bonds form when a hydrogen atom is covalently bonded to a highly electronegative atom like oxygen, nitrogen, or fluorine, creating a strong attraction between molecules. 5. What is the bond formed between two or more atoms by sharing of electrons? A. Ionic bond C, covalent bond. B. Metallic bond D, valence bond. The question is about the bond formed between two or more atoms by sharing of electrons. Covalent bond. Formed when two atoms share electrons. Purpose, to achieve stability, complete their outer electron shells. Example. In a water molecule, H2O, each hydrogen shares electrons with oxygen to form covalent bonds. Correct answer is C. Because a covalent bond is formed when two atoms share electrons to achieve stability. 6. Which statement below correctly describes dipole-dipole forces? It is the force that exists. A. In all molecules. B. Between polar molecules. C. Between nonpolar molecules. D. Between polar and nonpolar molecules. The question is about dipole-dipole forces. Dipole-dipole forces occur between polar molecules. The positive end of one molecule is attracted to the negative end of another molecule. These forces are weaker than hydrogen bonds but stronger than London dispersion forces. Example: hydrogen chloride, HCl, molecules attract each other via dipole-dipole forces. Dipole-dipole forces are attractions between the positive end of one polar molecule and the negative end of another. So, correct answer is B. 7. Comparing the forces between molecules of similar molar masses, which one of the following produces the weakest force? A. Covalent bonds. C. Ionic forces. B. Hydrogen bonding. D. Van der Waals forces. The question is about weakest intermolecular force. Van der Waals, London dispersion, forces. They are the weakest intermolecular forces, caused by temporary shifts in electron clouds, creating momentary dipoles. Much weaker than hydrogen bonds, ionic bonds, or covalent bonds. Example: present in all molecules, especially noticeable in nonpolar molecules like noble gases. Among intermolecular forces, van der Waals forces, London dispersion forces, are the weakest, compared to hydrogen bonds, ionic bonds. 8. What is a limiting reactant? It is the reactant that A. Regenerated at the end of the reaction. B. Remains unreacted as the reaction proceeds. C. Present in excess when the reaction goes to completion. D. Completely consumed when the reaction goes to completion. The question is about limiting reactant. Limiting reactant: the reactant that gets used up first in a. It limits how much product can be formed. Once it is gone, the reaction stops, even if other reactants are still left. Example: if you have 5 buns and 3 burger patties, you can only make 3 burgers. The patties are the limiting reactant. The limiting reactant is the substance that runs out first in a chemical reaction, determining the maximum amount of product formed. Correct answer is D. 9. Which statement below correctly distinguishes redox and non-redox reactions? A. Electrons are transferred in redox reactions but not in non-redox reactions. B. Reduction occurs in redox reactions and oxidation takes place in non-redox reactions. C. Oxidation number remains the same in both redox and non-redox reactions. D. Acid-base reactions can be considered as both redox and non-redox reactions. The question is about redox versus non-redox reactions. Redox versus non-redox reactions. Redox reactions involve electron transfer. One substance is oxidized, loses electrons, and another is reduced, gains electrons. Non-redox reactions involve no electron transfer. Atoms keep the same oxidation states. Example: redox, Zn plus CuSO4 ZnSO4 plus Cu, Zn loses electrons, Cu gains electrons. Non-redox, HCl plus NaOH NaCl plus H2O, neutralization, no electron transfer. Redox reactions involve electron transfer. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe to our channel for more helpful chemistry tips and exam guidance. Like this video if you found it useful. Share with your friends so they can also benefit and succeed in the Chemistry Entrance Exam 2025.